on the government. Ah, I just proved my point. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. They have no. They have next to nothing. You proved my point. The private sector.
Yeah, we're good.
The private sector's not even supporting
Doing
that
serious,
anymore.
yeah.
They don't care. You do know that they're not even going to Mars anymore?
Because you know what people are focused on? People like me with no job.
Right.
Okay, and I think that's more important.
You don't have a job?
Let the people in the future world.
You don't have a job? I didn't know you didn't have a job.
I said people like me. Listen, space exploration will be done in the future. Okay?
That's right. Just put off tomorrow.
I agree. Put it off tomorrow and save America. Totally 100% for that. You're not. It's called waste money in space. Everybody in space is unemployed.
How is that wasting money? When they funded NASA in the 1960s, some of the greatest medical technologies ever to come out.
I'm so happy about that.
You know what?
In the 1960s, we had money.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
We don't have money to blow anymore. Whatever.
Already hold it up. Containment shield strong, but not designed for direct fire.
We're freaking $16 trillion.
You want to know how much money?
You're worried about space exploration.
You want to know how much money NASA got? 0.5% of the fucking tax revenue from last year.
That's actually a lot.
No, it's not.
Do you know how much tax revenue we taken every year?
0.5.
How much tax revenue gets taken in every year?
You want to know how much it was?
Do you know how? No.
It was like $30 billion, $25 billion.
Wow!
You want to know how much defense gets? A lot. Exactly. So such a goddamn amount.
But you think I'm like for that? That's where you're wrong. Stop assuming I'm like for all this defense.
You are, because you said you're for private industry, right? So since the government privatized fucking the defense in this country, you should be for it.
Certain things shouldn't be privatized.
You're such a fucking liar. You flip-flop on all these fucking...
Are you for the government?
Flip-flop. You're putting words in my mouth. I said certain things shouldn't be privatized. Certain things should be under government control, like military, like border protection, like defense.
You know, so Obama denies border every time it's mentioned. Like he's trying to.
Listen, he's protected by the media. Rich, yours.
Let's award useless government contracts that provide almost zero to nothing in regards to any type of defense. And just
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. What are you talking about? The government wastes more money in defense than anything else.
Yes, but they go to privatize.
And now Obamacare.
I know, it's a waste.
Which is part of the industry that you hopefully and fully support.
No. I said defense shouldn't be privatized, and I said that before. Please listen to me. Please.
Did you guys hear that stat? They said, I don't know, at first I was, skeptical, but then I read up on it. Obama, they said, spent not only more than any other past president, but supposedly like more or as much as every president in the past combined.
Every single president.
That's crazy.
Every single president combined, from George Washington up until either George Bush 41 or Bill Clinton, he spent more than in 3 years.
Because I know individually he already broke George Bush's record, the last
George
one.
Bush set the last record.
Yeah, he's
Bush,
billions. Obama spent trillions.
George Bush spent
That's crazy.
I forgot how much George Bush spent.
I mean, if you think obviously billions are a ridiculous number, but trillions? How do you spend trillions?
Listen, in 8 years that George Bush was president, he was a spender. He was not a Republican. Okay, he was moderate at best.
What, Bush? No, I didn't think he was moderate.
Bush 41 is a moderate, big time.
I don't know about that.
Please research that. Don't take my word for it.
No, I'm just saying. No.
Don't take my word for it. I'm not telling you to take my word for it. Please research how bad he was.
No, I'm saying like money-wise, he wasn't conservative, obviously.
At all.
But war-wise and terrorists, the liberals are pussies. They want to negotiate with them. Clinton had the chance to go after, he never did. So.
I know, but
no one talks about that,
How efficient is it that we go to war for 10 years and do everything wrong? When you go to war, it's supposed to last like a year, maybe 2 years.
What makes you think we did everything wrong? Building
Nation
Saddam
rebuilding,
and fucking...
I'm against like a little bit nation rebuilding. I mean, listen, our tax money is being wasted.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know. That's.
And the myth is that he saved our country. I understand. He probably took some proper procedures, but you know what?
Look, he wasn't perfect, but he did it how Obama's doing now.
What?
Come on.
What the hell? Oh,
it's not even comparable.
Obama's
He wants to fucking rewrite he wants to rewrite the Constitution. There's just so many things I could go on.
But listen. Long story short, the wars that we were in were inefficient and controversial. Iraq.
Even Vietnam, dude, in the 70s.
Definitely.
That one,
Vietnam.
I think that one was even worse than that.
I know nothing about Vietnam. I really know nothing too much about the Iraq War, even though I just know a little bit. I know that we should have concentrated on Al Qaeda.
Oh yeah. Well, that's my biggest issue with one of the biggest ones with Clinton. You know, it's like he blew up that fucking factory. It's like, oh, okay, he retaliated.
Well, defense-wise, Clinton was very lucky because we had only a few threats under the Clinton administration.
You know, we were actually attacked
We
though
didn't need
under
to-
him in '93.
Yeah, but
It was treated as a criminal case.
and it
Fucked
was,
up, right?
it was what do you call
The
it?
first World Trade Center was there,
Yeah.
but only like what 20 people, 30 people died. So people were like, who gives a shit? You know, it was like, but it was still an attempt. You know.
No one considers that bombing of that U.S. submarine. What the hell was it called? USS Cole? Rich, is that what it was called? The Cole that got bombed?
Yep.
Didn't that happen under Clinton?
Nope.
Happened under Bush.
Yep.
It did happen under Bush.
But Bush actually went after the terrorists, so Clinton didn't.
Dude, it wasn't done properly. It was inefficient. We wasted too much money over the war. Too much money.
No, I agree. There's a lot of
Country's
things.
heavily in debt.
There's a lot of things, and now it's even worse.
I understand we need
Obama.
to spend a lot of money to keep ourselves safe, but it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous how long we were there and basically got nothing done. There's almost no progress. Almost no damn progress.
Yeah, well, you know,
Well, you gotta
all
look
that
at
money
the-
that was spent, Obama basically wasted it by pulling us all out.
I know.
So,
I agree with that too.
Yeah, and another thing. All right, granted, they all lie and shit. I totally, you know. But Obama has to be one of the big. Remember when he's like trying to, you know, try to like, oh yeah, I'll do everything exact opposite of Bush. Look how long he up until now he finally pulled the troops out. And money, oh, I'll spend less money. He spends $1 trillion on a flawed, untested healthcare plan.
but I knew that was a lie the minute the words came out.
Oh yeah, I know, but I didn't expect him to be this radical, drastic. You know what I'm saying? But,
All I know is that any responsible person like you, me, Rich, aren't you gonna like have common sense? And all the money you take in, aren't you gonna spend less than the money you take in? You know?
That's considered hoarding too much tax money.
That's considered being responsible. Budgeting, it's called. Budgeting yourself, knowing what your expenses are, knowing how much you make.
you
No,
want
I
the
agree with you, but
you want the
I'm
government
just
to
saying
control
that it should
everything.
either be black or a little bit green. That's it. It shouldn't be dark red, green, dark green.
Well, what are you talking about colors? You're confusing the fuck out of me. Please speak English.
Black means you should be equal. You shouldn't be spending more or less than what you receive. You should be spending exactly the amount that you receive.
Okay, that could work. That's better than spending more than what we make.
Yeah. I'm saying that's how it should be.
That's
You're
up for
taking in-
debate. That's up for debate, though.
You're
I mean,
taking in tax money. You're supposed to spend that tax money on.
I understand, but I think there needs to be.
But you guys feel the government should take more of your money, or you're good with it yourself?
No, what I'm saying
Because
is,
some people, you know.
It's not about that. It's about the spending problem.
I know.
Government doesn't have a revenue problem. They have a spending problem.
I know. I'm talking
and the
about another
Democrats
topic.
argue they have a revenue problem. They need to take in more money to solve the problem.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way we can raise taxes enough on even the richest people to solve the problems we have now. They have to cut spending. That's the only solution. They have to cut spending. I can't tell you how to do that. Okay?
The fuck? Oh yeah.
But stop fucking spending my money.
No, yeah. I was just talking about the other
You know what I'm
topic
saying.
with, you know, the government. They want to control everyone. Well,
This
with
is where-
Obama.
Rich, that peanut butter cup fell on me, you see.
and this is where he's full of bullshit because he keeps saying stop spending that money.
Obama?
No, him.
Benny?
Yes. He keeps saying stop spending that money, but he's not for Ron Paul, who's mostly anarchist.
Anarchist?
Yeah,
Ron Paul's not an anarchist.
he's very close.
Absolutely not.
Wait. So he's an almost an You're
That-
for
that's
you're
so
for
wrong.
him?
You're so wrong, Rich. Ron Paul is not an anarchist.
Slow government is definitely leaning towards anarchist.
You're so wrong. How can we not be safe under a smaller government? I disagree with you, and I can't argue about this. That's so ridiculous. Definitely not. Peacefully disagree, I must say.
Yo, smaller government is closer to anarchy than larger government.
Rich, you're talking about an almost non-existent government.
I understand what the word means. I'm saying the closer you get to a smaller government, the more close you get to anarchy.
Unless you're talking about Republicans and Democrats with anarchy. Yeah, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, Rich, what are you saying?
What I'm trying to say is that liberals lean more towards communism. Republicans, in my opinion, lean more towards anarchy. I'm not saying they're the full tip of the spear. I'm saying they lean in that direction.
You're actually wrong. Republicans are actually falsely classified in this country. The Republican Party and its followers are actually, they don't even know it themselves, but they're actually right-leaning moderates. A real conservative like me is what a person really should be as far as a constitutional follower. I'm being totally dead serious right now.
Okay.
You guys know who
And-
Chris Matthews is?
I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, he's a freaking idiot.
So listen,
Yeah, I'm with Vinny on that one.
Yeah, he's
anarchy's totally different. And Ron Paul's not. Ron Paul's actually a very smart guy. And he knows what he's talking about. He's totally for defense, but he's focused on a more national defense. You know, protecting what's in this country as opposed to protecting
I
what's
understand
outside
that.
the country.
He's also more for letting the states choose their rights instead
Which
of
is
the federal
amazing, which I'm totally for. It's amazing. That's what a conservative should be.
government. Well, that's what he is.
Yes, well, also is Rick Santorum. And Newt Gingrich to an extent.
No, he's not.
Definitely.
yeah. I agree. Newt's more conservative with a lot of stuff.
Newt Gingrich, I believe, changed his views.
He's not for small government.
He
He's not.
definitely is.
But everyone's
No
gonna attack
way.
him though because of the stupid affair bullshit.
No way.
Stuff, you know? But
You know, Rich, I'll respect your disagreement more with this because Newt Gingrich has a tainted past, brother. Big time.
half of them have tainted past. If you break it down,
Even Rick Santorum.
Nobody's a saint, you know.
Yeah, Rick Santorum's
Rick Santorum has.
You know how Obama won his first election, but no one ever talked about that.
But see,
I'm pretty sure he had his opponent booted or some shit. He didn't win it legitimately.
You know, Rick Santorum
Like you
does
said,
though
the video.
better than the other candidates. He admits his mistakes.
Oh yeah, well that's.
He'll say, "Yes, I voted for this in 2004 with Bush. It was the wrong thing to do, and yes, I voted for that. It was a mistake." Like, you know, he'll admit it. And Gingrich too admits mistakes, which I like.
Yeah,
Romney
yeah, he did. He
sticks
came out
up
about
for his
the.
mistakes. Like,
Well,
are
He
you
doesn't admit
serious?
anything.
He did.
He said that he left his wife and married another wife, but this woman had fucking cancer. He leaves her in the middle of fucking cancer.
But all right, but let me
He
just.
told her.
Yeah.
He told her the woman wants me to share. He wants to
That's
share
bullshit.
me.
That was the media. The media.
Yeah, but what does that
lied.
have to do with
That's
politics,
bullshit.
though? It's just like the Penguin daughter.
I
shit.
agree. We
Totally
should be talking
irrelevant.
about
Has nothing to
jobs.
do with politics.
Pete,
You know.
very well said.
You're right.
Very well
You're
said.
absolutely
I'm just
right,
saying,
but
it's
that-
like
but
attacking
that
me 'cause I'm
speaks- that
adopted
speaks
if I
volume
run
about
for,
his
you know?
character. If he's willing to fucking dodge, like,
I'm not saying it. Oh
if he's
yeah, he
willing
could
to
be a
dodge
better.
his wife and shit like that, then he's definitely willing to fucking, you know,
You
make
screw
some
over
definitely
the
poor
people.
decisions,
That's what you're talking
some
about.
very
you
poor
have a knife?
decisions.
A knife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me it.
Dude, I've been biting the shit out of
Oh,
it.
you-
He just doesn't.
I like it how he says. He tells him as he ends at the riches. Just like, yeah.
A little, not a lot, just a little bit.
You're good. You got it.
Let me get the knife, Rich, stop. I don't want it to bust. Please. It's not gonna bust. Rich, please.
Bust the load,
man.
You scared the shit out of me. Thanks, bud.
You okay? All right.
Nobody trusts Rich. That's okay.
That's your fault that you assume that. See, you're one of those people, Rich.
Just like the breath thing.
Are you hearing me, dude?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What? I have another friend who's like this. He automatically assumes things and put it like that. You can't do that. If you live your life like that, it's gonna make you. It's gonna make you like psychotic.
Hey, Vinny, look.
What?
Oh yeah.
Hey, by the way, these are Haribos, even though they're in a CVS bag. Would you like some? Haribo's the best gummy bear ever.
No, I like them. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Hawaros?
Haribo, best gummy bear ever.
It's a funny way he says it.
Haribo. All right. No.
Japanese.
I fucking love. No, it isn't.
Wait, the way I said it or the way he said it?
No way.
Haribo?
Really?
Yes.
No, you're lying to me.
Haribo originates in Japan.
I
Yo,
thought,
I gotta look this up now because he's totally lying to me.
Please look it up.
I'm thinking if it ends in an O, it's either Italian or Japanese.
Haribo.
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 Haribo. Remember this game? Rich never beat this game until a year ago. What we both of us we played at Fun Station or Fun Time, whatever the fuck that place is.
I gave you a controller.
Awesome!
You remember that, right? Fun Time. Or Fun
Well, I
Station?
had the port on my computer. For MAME.
You still have that,
I know
right?
you do.
Yeah, but my MAME like isn't working.
Hey, look.
You played Japanese movie then.
Wow. We gotta beat the USA one first.
Did you beat the game, Rich? On here? So you only beat it once with me in the arcade like a year ago. Dude, how many quarters did we use on that? Remember
Nah, I like shark.
that? Dude, we were dishing out quarters. We had like at least 10, 20 bucks worth of quarters.
Why? You don't like the other graphics? Smooth?
No.
I don't even know what the difference is. Yes! There we go.
I love the beginning where it's like, dope! Dope!
Did you buy this game, Pete?
No, not yet. I'm going to though.
They have for PlayStation also?
I don't like Bart in this game and stuff.
Yeah, I don't like Bart either. And the controller is...
Mars is good.
Your controller's okay?
No. It's lighting on, but I'm guessing the battery power is like dead. It lights up and then it shuts off. I have my controller. I brought mine.
I use yours. Battery's finicky.
Ugh.